Hey guys, Nick here with Last Stop Reviews, coming at you from a little different location today. As you all can see, I'm hanging out in my car right now because I just got an awesome product and I wanted to give you guys the full benefit of seeing really some of the great uses of it. So I'm going to start here. I'm just going to kind of walk around my house, figure out some cool spots to use and give you guys a great demonstration of how nice this product really is. Now, as you can see, I've got my iPhone hanging out right next to me. And the way it's doing that is it's a product called InYourFace. It debuted at Macworld this year, and it's pretty much just a clip with a gooseneck on it. I'm not sure if you know what a gooseneck is. It's just it's kind of like a tube that holds its shape and bends around. It normally has a metal ring in the middle of it. Now, if you're like me, when you're driving, your phone's either in your pocket, it's down here in the dash somewhere, and you normally don't know where it's at whenever it starts ringing. So one of the great things about this is not only is it up here in your face, if that person you're calling that you really don't want to talk to at the time is calling you, you don't waste 5 or 10 seconds searching through your car trying to find your phone. It's right here, it's awesome, and another great feature you could use this for is actually what I have on it right now. You can now have GPS hanging out right next to you. Now, I don't know if you guys have actual GPS units or if you use your phone, but if you're using your phone, this is a great way to keep it out, keep it kind of just in your line of sight. Now, I'm just going to walk around the rest of my house now, shoot a few different places, then I'm going to go up to the close-up camera, give you guys some great, kind of just a quick overview of this thing. If you guys have troubles waking up in the morning, I sure as heck do, but do I feel comfortable enough to just put my phone on the table? Nope, too many spills. So, great thing. Clip it to the side of the table, pop open cover flow, pick up your greatest music, pop in the headphones, and you're good to go. Okay guys, second to last example here. How many of you have girlfriends? You're a girl maybe? Girlfriends, or you're a girl, not both, maybe both, don't know. And they're into dance. Dance bar? iPhone. Don't be bored while they're dancing anymore. Watch a movie. It'll make them really mad and you can explain it to them later. But hey, it works. Main reason for showing this, it's a round surface and it still clamps onto it, guys. Alright, last example, then we're going to go to the close-up. Like me, where your desk is just covered in stuff. If so, another great thing of this product is it will clamp right to your desk. You don't have to worry about losing your phone and all this. For me, it's an easy task because I'll have cases I haven't reviewed yet and I'm like, oh, here's my phone. Nope, just an empty case. So, another great use for it. Prop it up on the desk, really easy to get to. But now guys, I'm going to kick it over to the close-up cam and give you the ins and outs of this product. Alright guys, we finally arrived here at the close-up camera. I just wanted to run you through a few examples of how you might use it. Granted, they might not have been the most practical uses. The car one was. Eating breakfast, not so much, but it works. But here it is. It's a very minimalist design, but it's a design that works, guys. It is has a spring hinge on it, so it will fit actually a lot of different devices. I know on the Macworld interview they had with Tom Moshe, they said it will hold even GPS devices, which would be really nice for the car. But way to put it in here, the phone in here, just put it against spring hinge, push against, lay it right down in there. Now this is the Incipio DuroShot. It is a thick case. It is a monster. It's not a monster, but it's a thick one. It's one of those that really protects your phone, and it fits in here no problem. So, if you're worried that the case might not fit, this is the thickest one I've reviewed yet, and it fits like a charm, so don't worry about it. It's going to work, guys. Alright, it does have a 360 pivot on it, so you can turn your phone however you want. This is a little pivot mechanism right here. Now, the two sides have padding on it, so you don't have to worry about scratching your phone on the sides. However, the back does not, and as you can see, it has the company name, product name on here. Not quite sure, because this right now is the only product, so it's kind of both the company and the product name. But in your face right here, it is raised up though, which means if your phone is just in here and it slides around, your phone's going to be rubbing against that raised plastic right there with the InYourFace logo on it. So that might be an issue. It might be something maybe they want to look into, just like have a printed label right there so it's still flush, but that's neither here nor there, guys. Alright. So this part is the gooseneck. I called it a gooseneck earlier, which is why I'm still calling it now, because it's actually what it is. I was in sound for enough years that that's what we called it. Issue I had with this. It's very flexible, it's very bendable. But if you maybe put it on an S-curve, it doesn't hold its shape that well let's try that again. If you put it as an S curve, like that, because maybe you're clipping on your dashboard and you want to hold it up right there, it doesn't hold its shape. The phone is too heavy, it falls down. So, unless you're pretty much going either straight up and tilting the phone, it holds that pretty well. Down and tilting it holds pretty well. But if you're going to do two bends in it, you can see what happens. Well, now that is kind of an issue for me, guys, because I really wanted to put this on the visor in my car, and I actually could not do it because with the weight of the phone, with the case on it, because I do not take my phone anywhere without a case, I couldn't put it above me. So as you guys saw, I had it put on my door, and that worked really well, but maybe if I want it in front of me, so when I'm driving, I can't do that. It has to be to the side of me. So maybe they might want to use a little stiffer metal or whatever material is under this, because this isn't just plastic, guys. There's more than likely metal in there with a ribbed metal, which gives a lot of flexibility. Now, the clip itself is actually good in some ways, bad in some ways. They do have this little piece right here. It pivots, so it's going to adhere to most surfaces. Issue with that being is the two clamp points, the strongest 2 points, are here and here. So if you have something, well, I'll just go back to the overhead sun visor. There we go. If you're clipping it to the sun visor, it doesn't really not work that well. Just because it just doesn't, because there's not enough pressure all the way across. It's just really pressure here and here, and this is just kind of just make sure it sits nice and flush. It distributes it a little bit more than it would otherwise if it was just 2 points, but overall I think they would have honestly been better off just having two main clips and just putting a little bit of, I don't know, fabric, a little bit of protection, something there, because as you guys can see, they do have this teal rubber stuff right here, which protects really well. I had this on my kitchen table, I had it on my desk. The kitchen table is actually really good for chipping because it's just a cheap table, and this didn't chip it at all. It just sat on there really nicely. Now, had they put this on just a fixed clip, it would have been more pressure at just 2 points, like so, if it was clamped like that, but overall I think it would have had a little bit more universal designed. It would have been more universally accepted for things. But guys, overall, for what I'll use this for, I will probably use this mainly, clamp it right here, app reviews. This is probably what I'm going to do with all my app reviews from now on. I've actually got quite a few filmed. I just haven't uploaded them yet because I'm actually waiting for something, and I'll tell you guys about that later. But overall, guys, this is a good product. I'm actually going to cut away right now because I forgot to check the price of this because the company was awesome enough. They sent it out to me to review. Thank you guys. I totally appreciate that, by the way. You guys really do have a great product, but I'm going to go check on the price right now and get back to you guys in just 1 second. Okay guys, just check the website. It is $29.99. It's called the InYourFace Viewbase. But now, it's a great product. I like it, minus the one thing where you can't do an S-bend. Now maybe something the company could do, maybe a revision to it. Just make this a little longer. That way it has a little bit more room to kind of be a little bit more flexible, have a few more turns in it without trying to go back to its main position. But guys, I really like this. It's an awesome product. Kudos to InYourFace. This is their first product they've done, and they hit a home run in my opinion. So guys, this is Nick, Last Stop Reviews. Go check them out. I'm going to put the webpage right over here in the comment box, and I will check you guys later.